Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing well. I'm your science teacher with the summary of Science Zoom online lecture from unit number 5, life cycle of a plant. In the previous lecture, you have learnt about plants and its different parts and also their functions. And you have also learned that plants are producers because they can make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. This is the diagram of a typical plant. It has the following parts: flower, stem, leaves and the roots. Over here in the leaves, plants can make their own food and so they are called the producers. In the flower, reproduction occurs. Why? Because this flower is converted into a fruit, and inside the fruit you have the seeds which help the plant in the reproduction. This is a flower and later on it will be converted into a fruit, and inside this fruit there will be seeds. How these seeds are taken from one place to another, there are a number of ways. I am going to discuss in short those ways in which the seeds are carried from the plant to the soil. When a fruit is broken open or it dries up, its seeds fall from the plant to the soil. This is called dispersal of seeds, and its different ways are as follows. Number one, by means of the animals. When the animals eat fruit, the seeds are very hard enough to be digested, so they are excreted. Second way is that the seed may be very light, and by means of the wind they can be scattered from one place to another. Another way is by explosion. For example, you have seen the pea plant. The pea pods, when they dry up, they open, and this is called explosion, and the seeds are scattered or they are thrown into the soil. Some of the seeds, like the coconut and the water lily, they are carried by means of the water. And the better way is that done by the farmer. He collects the seeds and plants them in the soil. Some of the animals, like the squirrel, they bury the food or the fruits inside the soil, and new plants will arise from those fruits in which the seeds are present. Okay. Dear students, inside the seed there is a baby plant. Okay. When this seed is sown into the soil, the baby plant will grow from it. This baby plant will get the food from the seed itself, from the soil, it will also get enough water, sunlight and air, and it will start growing into a new plant. After some time it will grow a little more, and stepwise ultimately it will be changed into a green plant. These all stages, this all process is called germination. You can say that the seed is germinated. Germination means all the steps involved from the seed to a grown-up plant. This is called germination. Now I have another topic, and that is the vegetables. Vegetables are all the parts of the plant that are eaten as a food. Whenever you are asked a question that what is a fruit, you say phal, and when you are asked about the vegetable, you say sabzi. But in science, fruit is not only this one that you eat. Fruit is any structure that is made from the flower. For example, this thing. You eat it as a vegetable, but actually it is a fruit because it is made from the flower. So there is a difference between a fruit and a flower. Some of the fruits, they are eaten as vegetable. I am going to discuss them later. There are different types of vegetables and I am going to show you. Okay. This is a full tray of vegetables. They are of different types. For example, number 1 type is the leaf bud. Leaf bud. One of the example is the cabbage. See, cabbage. When you will open this cabbage, you can see leaf-like structures in it. See, leaf-like structure over here. This is a cabbage and this is the leaf-like structure. That is why it is in the form of bud, and this is the leaf vegetable. Okay. Some of the leaves of the plant, they are eaten as vegetable. For example, this is a spinach, and spinach is a leaf vegetable. Also, mustard is another example of the leaf vegetable. Dear students, as you know that these are the roots, and roots are inside the soil. They help in the absorption of water. But I have another type of root which is eaten as a vegetable, and that type of vegetables are called the root vegetables. And I have an example in the form of a carrot. Carrot is a root vegetable. See, what is this? This is a carrot and it is a root vegetable. Then I have a turnip. This is turnip and this is also a root vegetable. It is grown inside the soil. Dear students, what is this part called? This is called a stem. Generally, you have the idea that stems are grown outside the soil, but there are some stems which grow inside the soil, and they are also eaten as vegetable. They are one of the form of the vegetables. One of the example of the stem vegetable is the potato. What is this? This is a potato. And what is this? This is a colocasia. Both these vegetables, they are grown inside the soil. They are the stem of the plant and they are known as tubers. What are they called? They have a special name. They are called the tubers. Tubers are the underground stem and potato is one of the example. Another type of vegetables are the flower buds. This is an example of a flower bud. What is it called? It is called a cauliflower. Right? There is a difference between a cabbage and a cauliflower. Cabbage is the leaf bud while cauliflower is the flower bud. So we eat the flower bud as a vegetable. Another type of the vegetable are the fruits vegetable that are grown from the flower, and there are many examples of the fruit vegetables which are actually fruits but they are eaten as a vegetable. One of them is the tomato. Tomato is actually a fruit but it is eaten as a vegetable. It is a fruit vegetable because it is formed from the flower. Capsicum, you know, capsicum. This is also a fruit vegetable. I have many examples of the fruit vegetable. Brinjal, one of the fruit vegetable. Ladyfinger, it is also a fruit vegetable because all of these are formed from the flower. Some of the seeds are also eaten as a vegetable. For example, your favorite one, the grams, the beans, the peas, these are the seeds vegetables. Another type of the vegetables are called the bulbs. Very interesting, bulbs. Their shape is just like a bulb, that is why they are known as bulbs. Onion, see its shape. It is a bulb vegetable. Onion is a bulb vegetable. For example, the garlic, it is also a bulb vegetable. This was all about vegetables. I hope you have understood them. See you again next time. Allah Hafiz.